Welcome again to the Peak Signing Agents podcast, where I help you be the peak notary signing agent you are meant to be. I am your host, Derek Van Alten, but you can also call me DVO. Nice to be with you once again. Well, I want to share on this episode a recent update on the platform that I use, Signing Order. And I just want to share some information about what it was a new update for Mia signing service. And kind of I want to tell you what I can see on Signing Order and what you should do to get more work and more business, because a peak signing agent doesn't just sit on their hands and wait for signings to come to them. A peak signing agent goes out there and makes work happen for them. All right, so if you're not familiar or if you're new to the world of being a notary signing agent, a platform is a website where a company like me, a signing service, I go and hire notaries from there. So I use a website called Signing Order, and any notary can sign up on Signing Order and say, hey, I'm a signing agent and I'm looking to get some work. So any notary, any signing agent can go on Signing Order, and it's free to use. But you can also pay additional money to be added to extra zip codes, to be what they call preferred and be at the top of the list. But what Signing Order has recently done is added, I guess you can call it a column, of where I can see who's marked preferred. So what I can see, and if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, I'm kind of keep looking back at my computer, just kind of so I can kind of see I'm recording in the back of the mobile office. Just dropped off some documents, by the way, to one of my clients. So it's early in the morning. I thought, let's record a podcast because this is a recent update and I want to give you like the first ins on this. All right. So you're getting the first information about this recent update to Signing Order. And, you know, if you appreciate that, please like, subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do, and share. I appreciate that. But anyway, in these columns, I can kind of see in the last 12 months how many signings each signing agent has done in the last 12 months. I can see the last 12 months and the last 3 months, and then how many with me. So let me repeat that again. I can see in Signing Order every signing agent that's in there, and I can see how many signings they have completed in the last 12 months, how much they've completed in the last 3 months, and how many of mine that they've done, how many of my signings they've done. That's been there since I've been using the platform for a couple years. And there's other things here. I can see people's phone numbers. I can see the city they live in. I can see feedback. I can see how many green marks they've gotten. That means a signing service has given them, a green thumbs up, a good feedback. I can see, I think it's orange or yellow, but it just kind of says, it's medium. Maybe the notary did a decent job, but they just kind of missed something. So I can see that. And then there's red marks. I can also see negative reviews. Oh, this notary didn't show up. This notary didn't do scans. This notary missed 4 notarizations. So I can see any red marks. And then I can see any blacklisted. So that means if a signing service has blacklisted a notary, they do not want to see this notary come up again because they did a terrible job. They did something terrible, and they don't want to look at them. I can see how many notaries have been, or how many companies have blacklisted you, I should say. But anyway, there's a new column. So again, going back, the column is I can see how many signings someone has done in the last 12 months, in the last 3 months, and how many of my signings they've done. But now there's a new heart icon. And the heart icon means you are marked preferred by a signing service. And I can see how many signing services have marked you preferred. Very cool, right? Very cool. We're going to go into this a little bit. I'm going to give you some great tips here, okay? So we're going to go into this a little bit. But as a signing service, what can I do to someone's profile? So if I log in, if I go to look at somebody's profile, I can see your phone number, your email address, your availability. I can see things you've marked. Are you a notary? Are you a RON? Do you have insurance? Do you have a portable a mobile scanner, a mobile printer. I can see these things, and this is things that you can go mark. So you can go into your signing order profile, and you can kind of mark these. So maybe it's time to update. Maybe have things changed since you started your profile. Have you put a good bio in there? I can see kind of what ranges notaries put in there for how much they charge for loan signings, reverse mortgages, purchases, seller cash deals. I can see all that. I'll tell you what, though, most signing services are not looking at those details. What we're looking for, in fact, maybe I'll do another episode about what me as a signing service, what I'm looking for in a notary signing agent. Maybe I'll do a future episode on that. But anyway, what I can do to someone's profiles, I can look. So hopefully you put a profile picture in there. But above your picture is your feedback. So I can see how many signing services have given you green marks, yellow marks, or red marks, or have blacklisted you. I can see how many have done that. I can look at feedback. What's your score? Do you have 5-star, 4-star, 3-star based off of the feedback you've been given? And then below that, there are some other icons. There are your training courses. Have you taken the NNA, National Notary Association course? Have you taken the loan signing system course? Those badges that you earn from there, you can put that in there, and those badges can be seen. And signing services can filter out for looking, hey, I want to make sure I find someone that has the NNA certification or the loan signing system certification. They can filter that out, actually. And then there are other icons as well. And signing services can mark these. One is Fidelity approved. So a signing service can mark you as a Fidelity approved, and then they can filter that out. They can put a thumbs up, meaning they like you, and so when they're searching for notaries, you'll be towards the top of the list in their search. They can blacklist you. They just mark that and you're blacklisted. They won't see your profile again. And then other signing services can see if you've been blacklisted. And there is a heart icon. And the heart icon means you've been marked preferred by a signing service. That means they like you. They want to keep working with you. So every time they search an area, you'll be at the top of their list. And now with this new update, signing services can see how many other signing services have marked you preferred with a heart icon. How cool is that? Not only can we see how many signing services have marked you blacklisted, but we can also see who have marked you preferred. So I'm looking at my personal profile as a signing agent, and I can see how many signings I've done on the platform. Not many, because I work mostly direct. But it shows I've done in the last year. I've done 4 with signing order. But I think those are my friends, my friends' signing services. I've only done it with my friends. But I've seen that 9 signing services have given me the heart emoji or the heart icon. So grained in to say emoji. But isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. We can see that. So, what I want to tell you is now, because of this, now is a good time. If you've done signings through signing order, it's a good time to reach out to those signing services that hired you and just say, hey, I did this signing for you. How did I do? Did you enjoy it? Was my service great? Did I provide good service? Everything goes smoothly? If it did, could you please give me a rating in signing order? And if you think I've earned it, mark me preferred with a heart icon. And I would even say, mention the heart icon. Because they might automatically just give you the thumbs up icon, which is that's good. Because if they're searching for notaries in that area, you're going to come to the top of the list. That's great. And I've talked about this before in another episode, but I'll mention it again. When we're doing a search as a signing service, I'm going to put in the address for the signing location. And I'm going to do a range. I'm going to look for notaries, let's just say in a 20-mile radius. So I'm going to say, here's the signing address. Show me notaries within 20 miles. And it's based off distance of a straight line. Okay, as the crow flies, it's a straight line. So even though it might show you're 5 miles away because of the path you have to drive, it might be a 10-mile drive because of the path. But that's how it works, though. That's just how it works. So it's going to show me signing agents within, I'll just say, for example, a 20-mile radius. And it's based off of a straight line distance. And what's going to come to the top of the list, again, if you're paying for it, you can be marked preferred. And you're paying, I think it's $2.99 a month, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. You can look into that. But it's very similar to that. And you're marked preferred. And so you're going to be marked, you're going to be brought up to the top of the list. So every signing agent who pays for that preferred status, that preferred tier, every signing agent within my example of 20-mile radius is going to be at the top. It's going to show the 20-mile radius preferred notaries that paid for it, and then after that, it's going to be everyone else that pays, that doesn't pay anything. It's free because being on signing order is free to use as a signing agent. So it's going to show a tier, and then the tier is broken down even more. So it's going to show the preferred notaries at the top, and then everyone else within that 20-mile radius based off distance. Another step is when signing services give you either the thumbs up or the heart icon, then it will show those first. So it will show the preferred, the heart or the thumbs up icon. I'll just say preferred, okay? I'm just going to say the preferred. The preferred notaries that pay for the premier status, that's the word, it's a premier. The preferred notaries that are marked preferred by the signing service will show at the top, the premier and then the free. Then it will go to the premier, the ones that pay the $2.99. That's the premier status. Then it'll show those notaries within 20-mile radius, and then it'll show all the free signing agent profiles after that within 20 miles. That's how it works. So you should always do this. Okay, a peak signing agent is going to ask for reviews. You want green marks. You should be going back and saying, "How was my work? How did I do? Did I do a good job? Any complaints from the title company? Would you like to work with me again? I would love to work with you again. I would love to partner with you. If you don't mind, please give me feedback if you have time." And if you don't mind, if you can mark that heart icon, I'll be happy to be your preferred notary. That's what you should be saying. You should be reaching out. And if you haven't done it in a while, it's okay. Still do it. You can go back to your emails and just say, "Hi, signing service. I know I did this job for you. I hope everything went well. I didn't hear any negative feedback." So usually that means it's a positive thing. But if you don't mind giving me some feedback on my profile, my signing order profile, if you don't mind giving me feedback, that'd be great. And I would love to partner with you again. If you don't mind giving me the heart icon or marking me preferred, I would be more than happy to service your clients again. Call them, email them, ask for that. It doesn't hurt. The worst thing they can do is just ignore your message. That's the worst thing, all right? I don't think signing services are going to never work with you again because you asked for feedback or asked to be marked preferred. I don't think signing service would do that, okay? And if they did, you probably wouldn't want to work with them anyway. That'd be ridiculous. So the worst thing they would do is just ignore it or not do it, okay? That's the worst thing. And the best thing they would do is actually do that for you. Like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I would love to work with this notary again." And they'll do that. So just a recap, signing order, as of the time of this recording, this might go away. This is a recent update. This could go away. I don't know. Maybe this is a trial. Maybe they're just doing a beta and just saying, "Hey, let's just try this out." But I think it's kind of cool. I can see, as a signing service owner, I can see how many companies have marked you preferred, given you the heart icon. I can see that now. I think that's pretty cool. That shows a lot. So this is your reminder to follow up with the signing services you worked for. I'm giving you the first ins on this. I don't know how long they'll do this. This is just a recent update that just happened. So I'm telling you right now, this is a brand new update. This could go away a month from now. I don't know. I don't know how relevant this episode will be in the future. But as of now, it's there. So take advantage of it. While it's there, take advantage of it. Ask to be marked preferred. Ask for feedback. It's only going to help you. Because even if they get rid of this heart icon, this preferred column, if they get rid of it, I can still see, no matter what your feedback, I can see all the green marks you've been given by signing services. You want more green marks, okay? I'm just kind of scrolling through here. I see this one person. Okay, I know who this person is. Yeah, they've got a good amount of green marks, so that's good. That's something we'd be looking for. So this is a good time to go back to the signing services that have hired you through signing order and in fact, any platform that you've done work with. This is a good time to just go and ask for feedback. Ask to be marked preferred. Because what that will do, I believe on every platform, if you're marked preferred, you'll always be to the top of the list. So when they put in a request, even if you're 10 miles away, you're at the top of someone who's 1 mile away because you're marked preferred. You'll be one of the first people that they contact for the opportunity for the signing. That's why you want to be marked preferred. You're at the top of the list. You're going to be the first one to be sent the request. So that is why you want to be marked preferred, and that is why you want lots of feedback so that signing services can see other companies and what they've marked you. And you want a lot of good, positive marks, all right? And it's another reminder to do a good job. Always do a good professional job, because at any moment you can be given a red mark or being blacklisted, and you do not want that. I'm looking at mine, and I've been marked blacklisted. I can guarantee that was probably a mistake or an accident, because I'm a peak signing agent. But that's okay. That's all right. I have no red marks. I have only positive green marks. So a signing service is going to see that. They're going to see, oh, this guy has a lot of green marks and nothing else and one blacklist. Most likely that was an accident. Because if you're getting a blacklisted, there's a good chance you're getting a negative reviews before you're blacklisted. But also, signing service owners do speak, and if they say, hey, this person, oh boy, this was a mistake to hire this notary, other signing services might be like, oh, I don't want to hire this notary in the future. That was a big mistake. And they might also blacklist you. Side note, I've talked about this before. But anyway, get marked preferred. Ask for feedback. Ask to be marked preferred. Don't be scared. The worst thing that can happen is they'll just ignore it or not do it. That's the worst thing. The worst thing is a signing service will just ignore the request or just won't do the request. Not a big deal, but ask for feedback. It will benefit you. All right, I know it's a short episode, but this was a recent update. I just wanted to tell you that. Take advantage of it, but it's also a good habit to have, is always asking for feedback and getting marked preferred. So you're always at the top. You want to be at the top because the top is where the peak signing agents are at. Catch you next episode. Bye.